Hello, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with another episode of Happy Mail and this and that and the other. Ah, my goodness, all sorts of things. Yes, but I love this weather. Oh, it's crisp, it's fragrant, it's beautiful, it's chilly. I like it. Yes, and it gives me an excuse to, wear hats and scarves again. My favorite time of year. Yeah. So, how are all of you doing? I have been on full throttle. So busy, and you'll see why later. Hoi! Yes. I'm usually busy. That does not change. This week in particular, it's been a little helter skelter, but we forge ahead. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I haven't been sleeping well, but that's nothing new. So again, we forge ahead. Just been busy, 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 busy. Yes. So let's start with some happy mail. Now, this one I got, a bit ago. Um, and but I like to have a couple of things to open up, so I saved this one. This appears to be a Halloween card, and I don't know who it's from, so let's find out. Handy dandy letter opener here, and I'm having issues already because I have more issues than a box has tissues. There we go. And then one more should do it. Aha! Okay, let us take a look-see here. This is a really spiffy card. It looks homemade, in fact. Now it says, boo, scary, creepy chills, trick or boo, eek, treat, happy Halloween, creepy, scary, trick or boo, eek, treat. Okay. So it's got the boo, and a little witch feet, a little pumpkin, candy corn. Do you like candy corn? I didn't have any this season. I like candy corn in moderation. I especially like the ones that are in the shape of little pumpkins. For some reason, I like those better. Don't ask me why. Now let's see what's on the inside. Have a frightfully spooky Halloween. I hope the candy is overflowing and the movies terrifying. And this is from Carrie, the happy, crafty homemaker. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you very much. Very cute. Nice use of washi tape, even. I do like washi tape. I haven't used much of it, but I do like it. It's a really cool crafting tool. So I have a couple of other things as well. So let's get to those. All right. So next up, I have a package here. Now this is from Rose Cottage Studio. So this is from Doris. Thank you, Doris. Yeah, Doris, I believe, does have a YouTube channel. So go check it out. It's Rose Cottage Studio. Share the love. Now, based on this size package, I have a feeling that it's a pound of love because it is my go-to yarn, but I have a feeling. I don't actually know. I have an intuition. And it is. Ha. Go figure. And this is, let's see. This is in the colorway of Honeybee. Isn't that pretty? I think that there was another one where it's like even more of a pastel yellow. It was like a very pale, almost sickly yellow. This one, it's got some richness to it, and I really like it. Yes, this is one of my go-to yarns. I use it for so many different projects. For me, I think the biggest selling point is the yardage. You really get a good amount of yardage. And actually, this yarn, not this color, but this yarn, I used for the tutorial that's coming up this weekend. In fact, I used almost 3 of these on my project. Yeah. You may not need quite so much for your project, but for me, yeah, that worked. So I will give you a sneak peek on that in just a bit, but we have some more things. We have more things and stuff. Stuff and things. Got to do the things and the stuff. All right, so I have another card here. I'm not sure about the handwriting, but it is from North Carolina, so we will find out. I'm terrible. I will be the first to admit I am terrible at deciphering handwriting. And my handwriting is awful. Okay? Like, it's really bad. When I write the addresses for my packages for my Etsy store, I have to take my time and be really slow, because otherwise, oh gosh, I am a hot mess. I'll be the first to admit it. Oh, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. A little cornucopia. Goodness. Let's see. Dear Craig, giving thanks for all of life's blessings. Giving thanks for you. Thank you for all the inspiration you have given me through your videos. Thank you for sharing your talent with us. Sincerely, Miran. Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. Got some cards, got some yarn. Yes, thank you very much to both you and to Doris. Thank you. Okay, now I do have a couple of things. Actually, what's on my hook? I don't know. What's on your hook? What's on my hook right now is I am working on, now this is not this weekend's tutorial. I've already done a tutorial on this. This is a seaside shawl. The design was by Purple Iguana. I do have a tutorial on this already. And I love how simple this pattern is. It's so easy. And it creates a really gorgeous result, don't you think? Oh, I love it. Yeah. It's funny though, because the side edges, it's a 2-row repeat, but the center spine, it's a 3-row repeat, so it depends on how you look at it. But yeah, it's really, really easy. It's called the Seaside Shawl, and I've made so many of these. Now this one is made with mandala. I love this yarn. This yarn and a size H hook, and I'm good to go. So this colorway is called Hades. Yes. And so I love the blends of the blues and the purples and everything like that. It's so gorgeous. Rose, eat your heart out. I know you love purple. You know, I love purple too, but I think I'm more of a green, brown, rust kind of guy. A little bit of mustard, a little bit of eggplant, but this is so gorgeous. I love this. Woo! All right, so that's what's on my hook. And you know what? I am going to give you the sneak peek. Be right back. Alrighty, so this is a project that I've been working on for a long time. Yes, it started off as an idea, then it became sort of plotted and graphed out, and then eventually I finally started actually stitching it, and then it took me a while to actually write out the pattern. Yes, I wrote out the pattern. Yeah, see, initially I was inspired after doing the tessellated hearts fillet blanket. I'm like, what else can I do that would be in a similar scope to that blanket, yet different enough to be unique? Well, I came up with something, and I call it the tessellated forest fillet. Brace yourself. So we've got trees going up and down, and they're interconnected, and I love this pattern. I'm very excited, in case you couldn't tell. Ah, my gosh. So you have all these trees, and they all interlock, so there's no right side up or wrong side down or what have you. It all fits together. It is, I would say it's a doable repeat. It's rows 2 through 19, if I'm remembering correctly. And you can make this as big or as small as you want to, as long as you go within the the multiple, the chain stitch count, if you go within that multiple, yeah, you can make this wide, you can make it narrow, king size, queen size, baby size, what have you size. Yes. And so it's been a work in progress. Now, some people are like, oh, Christmas trees. Well, I'm not calling it Christmas because trees are non-denominational. But if you want to, think of them as Christmas trees, more power to you. But I love trees, and evergreens are going to be in season really soon. And I really wanted to get this pattern out quickly enough so that if you did want to make one for the winter season, there you go. So that is going to be this weekend's tutorial. And so it is going to be a multi-part tutorial. Big shocker, right? Because that's how I roll. I like to be thorough. I like to take my time with the tutorials so that you really understand what's going on. And so it is going to be multi-parts. At the rate that I'm going, I think it's going to be 4 parts. And yeah, and then the pattern, it is going to be for sale on my Etsy store as per usual. Yeah, so I really hope that you guys like it. Now, when doing filet, I would say that filet is generally easy, but you really have to keep track of your stitch counts. You can't get completely zoned out and lost with a granny blanket where it's like, okay, you're just going on autopilot. You do have to pay attention to the position of the eyelets and so forth. So yeah, it works up pretty quick because it's essentially just double crochets and chain stitches. But I really, really like the pattern, and I hope you guys do too. Yes. So I have one more package. So let's see what's inside. Alrighty, so I got me a package here. And now before I open it up, I really want to thank all of you. You guys are just so very awesome. Not just sending me things, but just being here with me. And I really, really appreciate it so very much. And also, I want to give a big, big thank you to those of you that have helped supported me through either the super thanks, which is right underneath the video, the little icons underneath the video. So for the super thanks donations, thank you so much. For donations to my PayPal, thank you so much. You really, really help me to maintain this channel and keep doing things, and it means a lot to me, and I thank you for that. Your support means everything, and it really does help make sure that I can keep doing what I do. So thank you for that. And also, another thank you for all of the really warm and fuzzy support that I've been getting for the recent origami tutorials that I've been doing. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and from the comments, you guys have been too, and I think it's great. Yes. And especially with the last one, where I did a tutorial for, it was a fortune teller, aka cootie catcher. And yeah, it was sort of like a retro flashback kind of thing, because most people, they've made them when they were kids, and they're fun, It's innocent, good, clean fun that seems to be so lost these days. And it's nice that we can still enjoy the little things in life, don't you think? All right, now this is from across the pond. Yes, this is from England, and it was sent by Terry. So let us see what there is to see. I'm excited. I'm always excited, especially when it's from overseas. There's just something a little extra special, exotic about it. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Now, oh, there's a card, and it appears that there's also a note. So let's open the card. It's a Christmas card. Oh, okay. So we've gone from Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas in one fell swoop. We got it all. We got it covered. Where is my... letter opener. See, I got my scissors and my box cutter, my letter opener. I am a force to be reckoned with. Yes, look out, world. I'm armed to the teeth. Season's greetings. Oh, cute little Christmas tree. To Fiber Spider and family. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Terry, a subscriber. Well, thank you. And then there's also a note. Let's see. Dear Craig, Fiber Spider, just a little something for you for doing your channel or for Christmas, whatever. I sent similar last year in mid-October, expecting it to arrive in time, but you received it in mid-February, so hopefully this will be okay and not damaged as before. Hey, I don't judge. It's all good, you know. Intention is everything, and, you know, your intentions are good, and I thank you for that. You know, it's sweet of you regardless. Come on. Loving your channel and looking forward to more tutorials. Still learning, but I've managed to make a few of your items. Terry from Manchester. Well, thank you. So sweet. And yes, there is an abundance of goodies in here. So let's see what's in here. Now, first off, we have... Interesting. Okay, so we've got, it's Fry's Turkish Delight Cherry Flavor. It's a 3-pack. Making me think of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I have had Turkish Delight, actually. And it's sort of like a gelatin gummy that's usually coated in a powdered sugar so it doesn't get stuck to you. And it is really quite yummy. So I've never tried this before, but then again, I'm sure that this is more of a local kind of thing. If you try to get Turkish Delight around here, you have to go to like an import shop, but it almost looks like a Wonka bar, doesn't it? Really cool. All right, then what else we got? Sticky notes. These will come in very handy. Yes, because I put little scraps of paper in my pattern books, but this will help even more so because those little scraps, they go, you know, they go flying, you know, like they've got wings. Thank you. And let's see, we've got some yarn, some more yarn, some more yarn, and some more yarn. Very pretty. These two look very similar. I think they're the same colorway. And these two. So let's check the tag, shall we? So this is Sustainable Stitches. So it is, it's 100% certified organic merino wool. I love merino wool. It's one of my favorites. Thank you. And so it is 165 yards. It's a sports weight. Very nice. Very, very nice. So this is Tea Berry. Is the other one Tea Berry? Yes, so it is the same. Okay. Because sometimes my eyes deceive me. So, yeah. All right, so we've got Tea Berry. And then this one, which I'm assuming that it's the same. I know it's not smart to assume things, but I'm assuming. And so this one, it's the same thing in pistachio. I love pistachios. Pistachio ice cream, pistachio the nuts. It's all good. So I've got both of these. Now I'm assuming that this is the whole thing just balled up. All good, because that's what I do anyway. I ball up my yarn before I use it anyway. And so actually, I think that if I used these together, that could create a really vibrant piece. I don't know. What do you think? I'm thinking maybe, you know, some sort of stripey deal. I don't know. We'll find out. And so I've got that. And then last but not least, there is a book in here. 10 granny squares, 30 blankets. Color schemes, layouts, and edge finishes for 30 unique looks by Margaret Hubert. Thank you. Yes, my reputation precedes me when it comes to granny squares. I love granny squares. They are my Jimmy Jam. Yes. And I'm always looking for inspiration to find patterns and then manipulate the patterns, tweak them in certain ways, and have a lot of fun with it. I love granny squares. I do. They're like Legos. You know, you can never go wrong with Legos. You can never go wrong with coffee. You can never go wrong with granny squares. It's one of those things. So, Terry, thank you so much. That was very sweet of you. And to all of you for all the goodies. You know, you guys make me feel so special. Thank you. All right, so that wraps up this episode of Happy Mail. I was going to say this week. It's not every week that I do Happy Mail, but when it comes in, I like to do a video because I really like to show my gratitude for, you know, everything that you guys do. And, you know, also little chit chat, some sneak peeks, you know, show you what's on my hook. That seaside shawl, that is going to be up on my Etsy store. The blanket, however, that is going to a friend of mine, so it won't be on the Etsy store. But you can make your own. Yep. Between the tutorial that's going to be coming out and the pattern that is going to be released for sale, you know, you can totally make your own and really make it your own, you know, whatever color you want. I mean, the only thing that I would suggest is using a solid color. That's me and my personal preference as far as the forest fillet blanket. Because I think that with a fillet piece, it really pops. The fillet work really pops when it's a solid color. Sometimes a color change yarn means that, you know, all of that detail kind of gets lost with the color change, but just my opinion. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. And you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day. Thank you.